Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped, back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, Saint Marcus Mars, godhead of the environment of the Five Elders, the highest authority of the world government. His information has been released alongside Warcry the BIRB Guy, and in today's video we're going to break him down, see what the final piece of the Five Elder puzzle, with a little asterisk there by the way, what this piece actually looks like. Because remember, we play a game that has 6 units on a team, and there are 5 Elders. So what's that 6th piece going to be? Obviously, we have Garling already in the game. Could he be the 6th piece? Or is there something else on the horizon to sort of round out this Celestial Dragon 5 Elders team? But for now, let's talk about St. Marcus Mars. We're going to call him Mars the Bird Guy. Just like we have Peter the Worm Guy, we have Saturn the Spider Guy, with Ethan the Horse Sword Guy, and now we have Warcry the Boar Guy. So that's my favorite. Warcry the Boar Guy is so good. But we got Mars the Bird Guy. He is a... what is he? He has Super Tandem. That's exciting. He has an EX just like the rest of them. He's a strength-driven shooter. Now, we presumed he was going to be driven. Presumed he was going to be strength. Shooter, though. Shooter is a very interesting tag. This guy looks so sick, too. Like, all of the elders look so menacing, but this guy, he just looks like, don't get me wrong, he's a giant bird with lots of teeth, but he just looks fun. Like, he's just like, he's so colorful, and like, yeah, he just looks like a dinosaur. And then he's got like a mad like comb over, well, long hair. He is a special type over in Rumble, looking like an absolute, like, look at his sprite. He's just so colorful. And then he is World Government Celestial Dragon 5 Elders Egghead, just like the rest of the Elders. Now, we're not going to look at the key points. The key points suck. Apologies for the non-zoomed in. I am doing this on my phone. So, strength-driven shooters as the type and class. Overwhelming the roar of the War God. Reduces crews, decrease set chain multiplier or growth rate by 10 turns. Love that. So this guy's definitely going to be a chain boundary. If driven or shooter characters are your captain, delay all enemies that ignores defensive immunity, and then changes all crew slots to tandem. Okay, there's the tandem orbs. Warcry the BIRB Guy had a really interesting ability where you tap with the tandem orb and he increases color affinity. The conditional to delay by 0.2. So I'm assuming this guy is yeah, there it is. Delay conditional 4 times up to depending if you have 750 cost or more. And further increases the crew's type effects by 1.5. So I feel like because this is a 4 times buff, which is really strange, the rest of them are 5 times buffs. I feel like it's better because like Warcry the BIRB Guy can increase conditional buffs or delay conditionals by 1.5. So I feel like using Warcry's first and sacrificing the increase for this, and then using this guy to get the 4 times and then increase the color affinity up to 7.5, that's going to be way better. So that's the order. So because it's kind of weird, right? Like, you want to use like Saturn's special first to get the attack buff, and then you want to use like Peter to get the orb buff, and then get the 1.5 into Saturn's attack boost. And Ethan can increase the attack boost again, and then allows you to increase the orb buff. So you get a 10 times orb buff, and then you get like a 13.5 times attack boost, or a 12.5 times attack boost. With this, you'll then have a 7.5 times color affinity boost, and a 4 times conditional buff, or 4.2 if you tap with the 10 mob, I guess. And then he also gives, if every type's on the crew, he gives a chain minimum at 3 to 30 times. So really good. Ethan gives a chain boost. Now we have the chain multiplier buff, and then obviously the final type of Ethan is going to make all of this shit go absolutely crazy. His captain ability, strength-driven shooters get 6 times attack, strength, and tandem orbs are matching. That's interesting. All the rest of the elders are strength, like their type, and then recovery orbs. So interesting that we now have tandem orbs. Hopefully they don't take this out of the crewmate ability. Let's quickly just have a squiz. No, there it is. When tapping on this character with a tandem slot, increase color affinity by 0.25, and make strength and tandem orbs matching for driven and shooters. Cool. All right, we don't have to worry about that then. If character is a captain and does an excellent, it turns the 1.1 into 1.3, which is pretty standard. And then if you have a damage boost for a specific type, then you can stack it. So if you're running 2 of this guy, you can get an 8 times conditional buff against delay, which is kind of fucking gross. It's so gross. What are we doing here? Boost 5 Elders and Celestial Dragon's Navy by up 1.1, and then HP times 2, which becomes 1.3 if you hit an excellent. Obviously, you can only get this at like on one of them. So like you always, if you say you're running 2 Elders, as a cat. Oh, actually, no, does it work? If you're running 2 separate ones, I think it will. But like you get 1.3 and then like 7.8 and 7.8 times captain is just kind of absolutely disgusting. Reduces 5 elders and Celestial Dragons special by 15 turns at the start of the quest, stock standard. And when 5 or more elders or Celestial Dragons Navy on the on the crew, and every type you will get the 1.3 to the damage limit effect. Again, just like the Ball Guy, like, I think this is the Zoro ability where you can increase the damage limiter, but we'll have to wait and see. Crewmate ability makes driven shoot. Yeah, we already read that. Super Tandem. Okay, activation at the final battle. 3 or more of the following characters on the crew. Okay, so 3. You've got the 5 elders: Garling, Roswald, Charlos, Shalia, and Don Quixote. I like the Garlings there, but I don't love that they haven't added. I hope they update this in the future, because I don't know if they've just added the other characters because they're the other elders we have in the game. I don't. Do we even have Moisgard? Is Moisgard a character? I'm not sure, but these are the ones that we know of right now. He gives at level 1. He gives a 2 times. Like, see, that's at level 1. That's still so good. Like, getting a 2 times tandem boost at level 1 is so strong. And then at level 5, you get a 3 times tandem orb boost, and then Psi and Strength orbs get a 2.75 matching when favorable. It's interesting. Strength and Psi. I can think of Ethan's final tap, and he's gonna, like, he gives himself a Psi orb. But where else are we getting strength orbs from? I guess you could give, like, a support, maybe, that gives this guy a strength orb on special. Like, you could use his special. Because you're still going to want tandem orbs for the super tandem ability, right? And then you also want a tandem orb on the Ball Guy to increase the conditional buff. So, like, I feel like you could just use a support to get a strength orb. But then it's just, like, that's just super strange that he does strength and Psi. I feel like if this was tandem orbs, 2.75, it'd be just, like, way, like, take tandem and Psi. It'd be way better. Like, way better. But still, look, you can't scoff at a 3 times attack boost to driven class allies as well. Obviously, you need to tap with 3 characters from this listing, and then tap with Mars the Bird Guy. So, realistically, only 3 of your characters will be doing a lot of damage. But when you take that into consideration, it's not the end of the world, right? Because with the Elder team, as it stands right now, if you're running Peter and Saturn as captains, then you have super effective against all types, and then whichever character has the type effectiveness, you tap with them as the last part of the super tandem. So, say for example, going up against Int, you'd want to rush with Saturn first, wouldn't you? Yeah, so, like, Saturn's always going to be tapped first. Okay, maybe it's not that crazy. I guess you could then always final tap with Ethan, even without type effectiveness. Like, he's still going to hit really, really hard. Like, that's definitely a possibility. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what the tap order looks like. Or you could even just use, like I said, you could use say you're going up against Int, for example, you could use the final tap of Ethan, and then it doesn't matter who's triggering it, you use the rush of Saturn. And then in other circumstances, you could just say, for example, you're going up against a quick boss, or not a quick boss, that's a bad example. Say you're going up against a strength boss, you could tap with, say, Ethan first, move into this guy, tap with whatever that other piece of the puzzle is, provided it is of the names, and then you tap with the Ball Guy, he's hitting with type effectiveness, hit with Peter, and then hit with Saturn, and then you're rushing with super effective in all types, and then that, Saturn's rush is just going to go absolutely ballistic. So, yeah, very, very interesting stuff. Hopefully Saturn is on one of these banners, because I definitely want to get some more dupes in Saturn. I'm going to need 2 more for his rush level 5. That would be exceptional. So he seems, this guy just already seems way better than the Ball Guy. Like, he's a little more complex, but I just think he's way better. He's EX, which can be used as a sailor, just like the Ball Guy and Ethan, when you have the overheal effect, or you have a 6 times multiplier on the specific status. Driven and strength to super, reduces barriers by 1 turn, and then the final tap is increased by 25%. Okay, yeah. Like, the final tap buff, it's not, the best in the game. I would have loved this to have just been, the damage reduction conversion buff. That would have just been way better. I was kind of hoping for that, to be honest, because of the Ball Guy giving the 70% damage reduction. But again, I still feel like there's one more piece to this puzzle. There's got to be one more piece. Because we're still missing weakness. This guy doesn't do any weakness, and we're still missing that damage reduction conversion buff. Now that there's damage reduction on the cards, I feel like there's got to be damage reduction conversion buff somewhere. Final tap buff, it's not the best. It's not the worst, though, especially when you are rushing with, say, Saturn. This is going to convert into Saturn. And then it's also going to convert into Ethan. The problem with the final tap buff is that when you have a final tap say Frankie that just takes all the powerhouse damage, or Luffy that takes all the free spirit damage, it's completely useless because it doesn't get multiplied into that final tap. It's not completely useless. That character still taps, but you guys get what I'm saying. His support goes on any character with 99% cost or more. changes block orbs to T&D. Wow. On driven. And then decrease chain multiply growth rate. The weird thing is, like, one turn of barriers is kind of whatever. Like, it should be like 3 or 4. The weird thing here, did I miss something? That doesn't seem that any of these guys remove despair. Like, the ball guy removes 20 turns of blind, but then you have Ethan that removes blind as a captain. So I don't know why we don't have 20 turns of despair removal. That's super interesting. Despair could be a huge problem here. Huge problem. Then Rumble CT, 28 seconds, 3,000 fixed damage to all enemies. 5 more shooter characters are on the team, or 5 elders are on the team. Attack, speed up, level 5. CT up, level 5 as well for the team. 5 or more shooter characters on a team, or 5 more. The shooter team just got a huge buff. When 5 more elders, especially because his strength as well. The strength shooter team is kind of brazy. Strength team in general is going to be kind of brazy, right? Because you could just throw like Kuma, this guy, Uta, S-Snake, you've got 4 shooters, and then you need 1 more strength shooter. You throw Riser Shinobu on the bench, and you're cooking. Holy shit. No, Akainu's a shooter. Holy fuck, this guy's gonna go crazy in Rumble. So crazy. Target Navy, World Government, teammates, not including yourself, for a 20% reduction when HP is... You could even do, Suru. Suru's Navy. Akainu's Navy. Kobe, if you're having Kobe on the team, he's Navy. Oof, okay, I'm scared. This is scary. When 5 more shooters characters on the team, yeah, CT speed up level 3, and then when character gets KO'd, activates Rumble special 1 time. I think I just jumped down the line. Yeah, I think I did. Targets Navy for 20% reduction. When HP is 1% or below, reduces CT of 1 attack style teammate with low CT by 100%, and then targets 1 attack style teammate with high special CT for 100% chance haste. So basically, he just gives a full special charge, and then gives that character haste when he dies. And this is to anyone? Any attacking style teammate. Bro, Strength Luffy. It's like he's going to be on that team. Oh my god. Holy shit. You're just going to give Strength Luffy a free shot. Or Kuma. Oh my god. This guy's going to be crazy. Targets, Rumblability, targets Strength, Shooters, or 5 Elders at HP up, Speed up, Defense up. Level 7 and level 5 respectively. When 5 or more shooters or elders are on the team, targets all enemies for defense down level 3, CD down level 3. And when 5 shooters are on the team or 5 elders are on the team, targets Navy and World Government for CT up level 3, and then activates his special when KO'd. Holy shit! This guy's so good. I'm a huge fan of this guy. This is my favorite of the world. Like this guy in the worm, like Peter, like this guy, whew, holy. Alright, GP leader skill, strength 5 elders, recovery up level 6, defense up level, recovery up, whatever. Defense up level 4, speed up level 3. Target shooter-driven characters, HP, speed up level 6, attack up level 4, Navy, World Government, HP. Damn, man. This Celestial Dragon team, sorry, the 5L team, it's going to go pretty brazy over in Rumble as well, but the thing is, like, Saturn is just absolutely arse, and then when you run 5 Legends, you just lose it. You just completely lose your bench, so it's going to be very interesting to see what that team looks like. I'm a huge fan of Marcus the Bird Guy, but remember, like I said at the start of the video and at the end of the Warcry video, we run a game that has 6 units. 5 elders is not 6 characters, so I feel like there's one more piece of the puzzle. Like I said, you could just run Young Garling, but if you guys go check out that post, spoiler warning as well for any anime-only watchers. But I do think there is one more piece of the puzzle to come out, so don't go too brazy, don't go too crazy if you're not ready for that, because I think something else is on the horizon. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, way down there, but like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Let's